Right, g'day guys, Klint here for dropshipdownunder.com.au. I hope you're having an epic day. All right, today I'm going to be talking about something pretty important, and that's whether or not you should have a blog post as part of your dropshipping store or your Shopify store, and how that can basically really help you push forward as you build your business. So with that, let's rip into the video. Alrighty guys, just before we kick off, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, give us some thumbs up if you're loving the content. And also just quickly, before we kick off, if you are just starting out, we've got some free training in the description below. 2 hours of fantastic training that will really give you a good head start. So check that out as well. So, right, should you have a blog post on your website or on your dropshipping store? And my answer is 1,000,000% yes. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should definitely have it done, okay? The first one, and partly could be maybe the most important one to be fair, and that is to really improve your SEO, okay? With a blog post, there's 2 types of ways of writing a blog post on your dropshipping store, okay? Number 1 is to do product reviews, which are really, really powerful. So if you've got your descriptions on your store about your various products. I'll use a good example of one that one of my students used years ago, which was a kayaking dropshipping store, right? So they did some really good, they were right into kayaking and actually specifically fishing kayaking, but they did sell every different kind of kayak. But they did some really, really good in-depth product reviews, okay? So what they do is obviously you got your description on your homepage, or rather on your product page. But what they did is they just expanded that out into a blog post, roughly 400 to 500 words. So they were decent writers themselves. But they did a really cool product review, and then with obviously a link to that product on their store. Okay, so right then and there, that they're building a lot of content out, which really helps your SEO. Okay, and there's 2 reasons why you can do that. Actually, firstly, I also want to say the other type of blog post you can do is related to your niche, okay? So what they did as well as part of their blog posts were, obviously they had their product reviews, and on the other side, they also had, kayak related information, like, guides on good places to go, good places to check out, good places, everything kayak related. So they had, a sort of a informational side of it plus their product reviews, okay? But the main point is to keep the content fresh for Google. Google loves fresh content on websites. They eat it up all day, and you can focus in on long tail keywords that you can try and rank for within your SEO and drive tons of free traffic. So if you don't know what a long tail keyword is, you could say, for example, long tail keyword would be the best fishing kayak Australia. Okay, that's a long tail keyword. So you could place that within strategically within your blog posts and really try and rank high for that keyword and really dominate that keyword and drive a lot of free traffic. Okay, so the number 1 reason you need to get a blog post on your site, that was a long-winded number 1, I suppose. I just wanted to cover a lot of things there, but it is to improve your SEO. Okay, and there's 2 reasons it does it. Ranking for your long tail keywords and fresh content, which Google eats up. They love it. Okay. The next one is it literally builds trust and also holds people on your site for longer. Obviously, the longer people on your site looking at the content, looking at your blog post and reading through all your product reviews, you're offering more value than any other website. Instead of just a dodgy little description, they can go through really cool product reviews. You've got other information related to your niche. It really just shows you as an authority and really builds some strong trust with the customer there, okay? And again, time on site, that is key. The longer you keep them on the site, the longer they get to know, like, and trust you, and they're way more likely to come back, even if your products are slightly more expensive and you've delivered better content, better experience, better information overall. They will come to your site just because they feel as if you're going to be a better fit for their purchase, and especially if you back it up with really good customer service if they happen to contact you or ask you questions, okay? The blog post is very, very powerful, guys. So it's not something you need to do straight away, but as you progress, it's definitely something you want to do moving forward, okay? 1,000,000%. Okay, the last one is, yeah, again, it's just, you can really redirect your traffic via your product reviews. Very powerful. The product reviews are so powerful because once you redirect them, you know, you have a nice little link back to your product. Like I said, they've got to know, like, and trust you, and they're way more likely to make a decision based on more information that you've given them. Even if it's just, I don't mean to sound as if it's going to be wishy-washy, but if you can just give them a better user experience, you know, guide them through the dream of paddling down the river or catching that fish. You know what I mean? If you can just expand out the description rather than just the specs, you know, within a product description, and you do a 500 word or 400 word little blog post, you know, sort of selling the dream, and then there's a link at the bottom saying, hey, you know, check it out now, you know. And they head over to the products page and they go, okay, look, this is perfect fit. You've sold the dream. And, you know, way higher to convert, better conversions, you know, so your product reviews, you know, to do a roundabout circle on things, will, you know, really, you know, push sales your way via those product reviews and everything like that. I hope I'm getting this across correctly, guys. It's a little bit long-winded, but you get the idea. So basically, the SEO is number one. Obviously, you want free traffic, rank for those keywords. You build trust and, you know, time on site. And the last one is conversions. People are way more likely to buy a product off you. You know, if you've got a link in your blog and back to your product, and you've sort of sold them on the dream. If you follow what I'm getting at, guys. So that's about it, guys. That's three reasons why blog posts are essential. Not straight up, not when you're very first starting, but as you're, you know, building your store and really getting moving, definitely consider a blog post. So that's it. I'll look, guys, if you want more information on dropshipping, like I said at the start, we've got a whole heap of free training in the description below. 2 hours of fantastic content. It'll walk you through the basics of how to get started. So it's a lot of good value. Check it out in the description below. And that's it, guys. If you're loving the vids, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate it when you do that if you're loving the content. So that's it. Until next time, guys, keep living the dream, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.